Do you think fat shaming works?
I think so.
Yes, because they start thinking that it is okay.
I'm a fat bitch.
I'm just gonna keep eating.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yes, because they start thinking that it is okay.
I'm a fat bitch.
Chat.
Not gonna lie, it be a lot of the fat hoes talking. You fat bitches need to shut the fuck up.
Alright, chat, I'm done.
I don't think it's really okay to be fat because it's a lack of self-love.
I just love myself, and people love me because I love myself.
I'd rather have people
She's
love
annoying,
themselves,
chat.
go to
There's
the
nothing
gym,
wrong with
take
being
care of
fat, but
themselves.
she's fucking annoying.
More or less will not change me.
It has a lot
Of course it
problems
won't,
being
but
fat.
she's fucking
Because
annoying.
It is not healthy or
Even if she was
good
skinny, she would still be
I think
annoying.
it's okay to be fat, but I wouldn't date a fit person, I think.
Is it okay to be fat?
W opinion?
Of course.
You hesitated a little.
Well, because I don't think asking
Yeah, of
is it
course it's
okay
okay to be fat.
is a correct question to ask.
Yeah, that's
Is it
not a
even
good question.
offensive to say fat person or like big bone person?
If they're comfortable in their body.
I
if
feel
they're
like big
comfortable in
bone
their
person
body.
is more
Anything
rude,
that's
chat.
gonna hamper your arteries or anything like that. No, it's not good.
I think it's not okay. It's not healthy at all.
According to my doctor, I'm fat. But if you look at the size of my legs,
You got mailman calves.
Holy chat.
it's such
Yo.
a generic statement.
These calves are actually
Say
insane.
yes or no.
I grew up in West Virginia, which happens to be the fattest state.
Were you ever fat?
The biggest I've ever been, I got up to 243. I woke up in the mirror, looked at myself at 243.
Yo,
Bubbly,
but
my
now he's
hips
jacked.
hurt, my knees
Now he's
hurt,
jacked,
my
chat.
ankles hurt.
It worked
That
out.
moment there, I was like,
It
this is
all
not
worked out in
good.
the
I don't
end.
like it. It's not for me. But if it's for you, I think you should get after it.
Whether it be
Word.
through fat mannequins or plus-size models, the fat acceptance movement has advocated for body positivity for all shapes and sizes.
Women of all shapes and sizes do exist, and it's important that you see yourself represented.
Yep, yep.
Summer has officially begun.
But with
Aw, damn,
America's
Lizzo's
high
so bad,
obesity
chat.
rates, we must question the importance
love
of
Lizzo, we
acceptance
love
versus
Lizzo.
its consequences. But is it just easy for me to say because I've played sports my whole life? And more importantly, isn't acceptance the first step to self-improvement? Guess we gon' see. Can you be healthy and obese?
Holy chat, what the fuck? Is that Giga
To
Chat?
self-improvement? Guess we gon' see. Can you be healthy
Yo, chat is Giga Chat, bro. What the fuck is Giga Chat doing there?
and obese?
That's tough, you know?
Is it healthy?
You know, you can be healthy and still be bigger.
These big wrestlers in Japan, I forgot their name.
Oh, sumo wrestler.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like they're strong.
Like I play.
I mean, being
volleyball, I play
strong isn't
soccer,
being
I'm a
healthy.
competitive cheerleader. So I think it all just it all encompasses in what you're able to do.
I'm not a doctor. I probably wouldn't want to answer that at all.
Let me ask you this then. Like, what does it mean to be healthy?
Well, mental health is very important, and also physical health, of course.
I don't think anyone's purely healthy.
Yo,
You're
chat.
gonna have healthy
I'm not healthy, and I'm low-key kind of fucking jacked. I'm jacked as fuck, but I'm not healthy.
tendencies.
Like
have
I
a
drink
brother
5
who
cups
was
of
a
Coke a day.
athlete
That's
who
5
was
cans
an
a
alcoholic,
day.
So I think it just depends.
But I'm still
on the
jacked, you know?
tendencies you choose to focus on.
So I wanted to know, isn't health more than just the weight on the scale? Health isn't just about physical appearance, right?
Look at my
There's
table
also
right
things
here.
like mental,
I got this,
spiritual health. Do you think
and I
you
got
can just say
a
that
cup
just
of
because you're
Coke.
fat,
This is
you're
the
not
4th one
healthy?
for today.
If you're fat, emotional, you won't be good, you know, because you feel bad, your clothes doesn't fit, it is horrible.
Were you ever fat, like, in any time of your life?
Like 6 months ago, I was fat.
What
The
does that
fuck?
mean?
No, she
I had
was not.
cancer, And I was on medicine, hormone
damn.
therapy. Even cancer
Oh,
is
no.
a problem because of weight, you know?
Now let's dig further and see
Damn.
what the other side would say. America has a really big push for body positivity and fat acceptance. It's okay to be fat.
Wait, is he
It's
talking to
healthy
skinny
be
people
fat.
now?
I don't
Oh, no, I guess
support
not.
That.
Why?
I think it's okay to accept your body, but if it's like health concerning, going
Oh,
to the internet
oh,
and
what the
saying,
fuck?
I'm so happy with myself.
Ugh.
I'm sorry, I don't believe
Hell
you.
nah,
I don't
chat.
think that you should shame people. I don't think that you should just say, hey, that's okay. You know, it starts out as accept me and then help me, but then it moves into, no, just accept me. I'm just going to keep eating. You can't tell me what to do.
They think that,
W opinion
oh,
chat.
Yes, it is okay to be fat. Let's eat more. I don't think it is a good idea to make that movement.
I agree with that movement and I like it and I think it's okay because not everybody looks the same way. Sometimes you're not fat and some people call you fat. Yeah, it's not okay. If I was a ballet dancer,
Also
I
W
fit
opinion
because
chat.
of That, so imagine.
It's great.
You
for
should be
people
proud of
to
yourself no
feel
matter
good,
what.
But I would rather like
Yo, this
promote
dude's so
more
fucking
system
handsome,
than
bro.
saying
Is he a
models
model or
that are
something?
Fat. We
Damn.
accept this as the norm. I don't think that's a good thing.
And when media has the power to shape culture, it's worth examining what's being shown.
I think there is a trend now of glamorizing morbid obesity.
Soak it in.
I can do
things while being fat.
Bro, what the fuck? She looks like a fucking drumstick, chat. If you look like a drumstick, that's not fat. That's... I don't know what the fuck that is.
Tomorrow, I wouldn't regret it. I am fat, and there's no shame in it for me.
Now look, influencers have always existed, from Jesus to traditional celebrities, and now micro-influencers. So with social media, we can now connect with people in any niche that speak to us in our viewpoints, including fat influencers.
You are beautiful just the way you are. No one owes you their
That girl
And on
wasn't
the
even fat,
surface,
Chad.
it's a message that most of us can get behind, of self-love and acceptance. But on the other hand, is this a message that's contributing to the obesity epidemic? Have
Or
body
was she?
positivity
I wasn't paying
symbols
attention.
trap themselves and their audience in their own message? For years, Adele has been known as one of the most successful musicians of her generation. And it so happened that not only was she known for her talents, but also viewed as an icon of body positivity.
I don't want to be some skinny mini with my tits out. I'm just writing love songs.
But on May 2020, after posting
I've never heard Adele's real voice, like her talking voice. It sounds annoying as fuck.
Accusing her of betraying the body
But W
positivity
Adele,
movement,
W Adele.
even when it wasn't her intended brand.
So many women were mad when Adele lost all that weight.
I was body positive then and I'm
The
body positive
fuck?
now. But it's not my job to
How can you be
validate
mad
how
about
people
someone
feel about
losing
their
weight,
bodies.
bro?
It's not just Adele. From Jonah Hill to countless others.
Dude,
losing
Jonah
weight
Hill
was like
has one of the best transformation in all of celebrity. Like, I don't fucking know, celebrity hood. I don't know.
It's not just Adele. From
But
Jonah
jeez,
Hill
look at that, bro. He's fucking ripped as shit now. Look at that, bro. Damn. W Jonah Hill.
to countless others. Losing weight was like a stab in the back.
Jonah Hill's weight has been talked about as much as his movies.
It is a big deal. People are obsessed with it.
And so the same people that are advocating for body acceptance of all shapes and sizes are the same ones calling betrayal for losing weight. Do you think a
Yeah, I don't get that. That's weird, chat.
fat
That's weird.
openness creates a population of more fat people?
Fat people will always also have these insecurities. That's why they build a community where they push and support each other. As I said, if it's health concerning, I don't think this movement should be like too strong.
So,
Bro, chat. Those things are fucking lower than my grades, bro.
It's health concerning.
Dang.
I don't think this movement should be like too strong.
So
Nah,
has
scalp
the
chat.
movement become
I have a
too
3.6 GPA.
I actually feel kind of guilty for being a part of this movement, being a pioneer in this game. Like, I literally was one of the first influencers to work with Fashion Nova before they
Bro,
even had a
stop
plus size
meat
line.
riding
But let's be
yourself, the
fucking
fuck?
For real, health is real. Diabetes,
Yep.
heart disease, all that is real, okay?
Okay,
It's
okay,
not
she's
fat
spitting.
to care about your health. And if somebody's telling you that, it's because they're miserable and they want you to die and stay
Okay,
fat like
okay.
that.
Because if questioning the issue is seen as an attack, does it suggest that more of the focus is on resistance to change rather than acceptance? But if it is about acceptance, has the message at least been consistent?
Bro,
for
isn't
everyone?
Lizzo
Do you think there are
fatphobic or
different
something?
Body standards for men and women.
Women have this different connotation than men have. Maybe it's more acceptable for a man to be larger than a woman.
For example, like a girl might say, like, I'll never date someone that's shorter. Or let's say if a man says, I'll never date someone over this weight.
My husband's tall, and some people have shorter boyfriends. Kind of all depends on what you want in life.
Would it be rude if like men started saying like, I won't date girls over a certain weight?
I won't date a
physical
girl.
attraction is important.
Chat. I won't date a girl over 130. 130 is too much, chat.
Just as much
130
as
is
an
too much.
emotional attraction.
It's girls at 130 and less, and then whales at 130 and above. Am I wrong, chat? Am I wrong?
Don't really see like fat models for guys. We always have the standard of the jacked dude.
Men have a lot of pressure now to look good, but when it comes to
Yeah, but
sexuality, why am
yo,
I-
chat. If I'm being honest, looking good isn't that hard, bro. Just show up to the gym. There's machines. There's cheat codes, bro. The machines are cheat codes, bro. Like, show up to the gym, hop in a machine. You're fucking jacked. You know what I mean? Just consistency. Consistency.
hoe if I like to and you guys are the kings and I'm the hoe. I think these double standards, oh my god, this pissed me off so much.
Do you think there's different body standards?
Or chat. If I was a girl, bro, I would have a train running over me every single fucking night.
between men
Maybe
and
multiple
women?
trains.
Right
I don't
now
know.
we have a big trend for
But that's
dad
just me.
bods,
That's
so
just
my
me,
wife
chat.
says no, it's great. But then if you look at a woman who
Hold up, chat. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. All you men out there with dad bods, it's a fucking lie, bro. It's a lie. No one, I promise you, no one is looking at a dad bod and someone who's jacked and choosing a fucking dad bod, bro. That's like girls that say, oh, it's okay to be short, it's whatever, right? It's not, chat.
who might
It's
have
it's
them on
propaganda.
body. Just given birth, people shame them for the way they look.
That's actually an interesting point. I've actually heard more of like the reverse, in the sense that there's a lot of like, let's say, plus-sized models that are women, but not really like plus-size models that are for men.
I would
Yeah,
counter
Chad.
that with how many male models do you see?
Why aren't there plus size male models? I've never seen a plus size male model. I've never seen a plus size male fat influencer.
How many
But
female
that's just me.
models do you see?
So I wanted to ask an actual plus-size model, why? Why do you see a lot of like plus-size modeling for girls, but
she's
not
a
like
plus-size model?
modeling for men?
I think, to be honest, some people fetishize fat girls.
You don't think there's any fetish
Yeah.
for like fat dudes?
Black dudes.
Just met a fat dude yesterday.
Skinny black dudes, bro. She just called out every skinny black dude, bro.
Dude, you don't think there's any fetish for like fat dudes?
Just met a fat dude yesterday and he was cuter than his friend. But you know, I'm very demanding in the bedroom and I think they need that stamina. Because I don't have a lot of condition, so the guy has to do the work.
And so it made me think.
Oh, at least she's
better
honest,
to
Chad.
discourage people from being overweight or to fully accept it despite its potential consequences. Well, I'm curious. So, you know, you say that it's very important for people to demonstrate, you know, like self-care and not being fat. Do you think then fat shaming is a good way to promote people to be fit?
I feel it's not the best way to go about it. If you use other methods, they can be more mindful about the eating patterns, fitness, and all that stuff.
Every time you
I mean,
attack
I guess it
someone,
depends on the
you have to do it in a
person.
good way.
Like, if I were to be bullied, I guess I would try to change myself. But if someone else were to be bullied, they would just ball up in a circle and fucking cry or something. I don't know.
Well, you're telling me off
So,
camera. you
it
lost
depends on the
45
person.
pounds. What made you want to do that in the first place?
People around you are in shape, and you know, you just can't lose sight of that.
So your environment not only influences your actions, but also your trajectory. And when that's the case, we're both influencing and influenced by the people we spend the most time with. And so when your actions can directly impact the people closest to you, it may be a different way to explore whether it's okay to be fat. Well, let me ask you this. What would you do if your kids were fat?
I think it's like a problem. It's like a disease.
Disease?
You cannot live like that.
Would you want your kids to be fat?
No.
What would you do if they are?
Like exercise is like a big part of my life.
But I thought you can't really like force someone to change though, right?
Well, they are my kids, so.
Yeah, chat. I'm forcing my children to change if they're fat. If my child is fat, they're being locked in my basement and starved until they're not fat. But that's just me though,
when
chat.
one
That's just me.
person's unhealthy habits can enable another person's, it's easy to see how influence begins. So if culture can shape behavior, what impact can shaming have on the larger population? What is like Mexican culture like in regards to being fat?
Bullying to the fat people. The parents doesn't like you to be fat. My son, he's a great singer, you know, but sometimes I say, oh, you have to be thinner to be, you know, you're like an image. So.
And at least according to her, there's a bit of shaming in Mexican culture. But at the same time, Mexico
I'm pretty sure
is
that,
one
yo,
of the
chat,
fatter
isn't like every country fat phobic? Besides maybe America, because everyone in America is fucking fat.
countries in the world. Well, what is French culture like when it comes to fat people?
So I grew up fat, not really fat.
Chunky.
Yeah, my brothers called me like the Michelin.
The Michelin Man.
And that stuck
Bro.
with me like for a long time.
Damn.
I think that's one of the reasons why I went to exercise a lot.
Well, so let me dig into that. That seems like fat shaming worked.
Yeah, something similar
I
happened to
think
me
so.
with my brother's job.
And in countries like Japan, we've seen even more drastic measures of shaming.
Big bellies in Japan are suddenly bad
Yep.
news.
Yo,
Travel
Asia's
law
fat
enacted in
phobic as fuck.
2008 requires employers to measure their employees' waist circumference to prevent metabolic syndromes caused by obesity to identify those at risk.
W
And
Japan.
it aims to encourage healthier lifestyles and participation in health management programs. And even as a developed society, Japan is one of the least fat countries. So I
Bro,
wanted to dive deeper
I would
into
love to live in Japan, but they're fucking racist as fuck, so
how
can't.
different levels of acceptance has impacted different countries around the world. Where are you from again?
Argentina.
France.
I'm from Iran.
Okay, let me ask you, in Argentina, are there a lot of fat people?
Not much.
I'm from Iran.
food is
Bro,
not
that's
as
fucking
fast
gay chat, I
food
swear.
as in America.
There's not as many obese people in Iran as I see when I go to Vegas. Everything in US, the portion size is just like overloaded.
Oh, that's
but back
disgusting.
home, more organic stuff, and people eat with family, so it's
Yeah.
more enjoyable.
So I think it's a cultural thing. In New York, for example, I was with another plus-size girl. We were walking on the street, and every 5 minutes, wherever you go, they were like, "Hola, señoritas," you know. Europe, where I am from, they like slim girls, but I think in most of the U.S. parts, they like them fat and juicy, thick.
Why do you think
Do they chat? Do they really? I don't know.
A lot of people in
Oh, bro, what the fuck? Come
Do you
on,
think
bro.
fat shaming works?
I think so.
Yes, because they start thinking that it is okay.
I'm a fat bitch.
So I can do whatever the I want.
Is it when waist circumference is one of the least fat countries? So I wanted to dive deeper into how different
I go to Vegas.
Wherever you go, they were like, oh, that's a thing in most of.
fat, juicy, and thick.
Because honestly, fat and juicy, thick.
Why do you think a lot of people in America are fat, juicy, and thick?
Because honestly, the food is really shitty, and then the good food, healthy food is so fucking expensive. So people
Yep, true
eat
chat.
healthy.
As opposed to France, where of course there is like fat people, but
It's all a part of the bigger corporation, chat. It's all a part of the big corporations, the money-hungry corporations. It's all propaganda, chat.
way less like in terms of percentage.
Are you trying to say that American food's bad?
American.
It is. And over again, what we see is an obvious link between what you eat.
Yo, but oil tastes so
and
good,
that
you know what I
If you want to
mean?
lose weight, you might want to put that cheeseburger down, you fat f. But what we see is that the food
Whoa,
and health
whoa,
system in
bro.
America goes a lot
Okay.
deeper than that. And as always, the key is to follow the money.
Yep,
Our
true.
food environment doesn't match what humans are meant to eat.
A lot of people
Not
don't
gonna
even know
lie,
what processed
it'd be
foods
a
are.
lot of
Every
fat
system
hoes
is
talking.
built
You
on these
fat
food
bitches need to
buys
shut the
because it
fuck
makes the
up.
money.
That was not on
Profits
purpose,
in
chat.
processing. Cheap processed food made with corn, wheat, soy, like chicken nuggets, ready to go meals, a huge profit market. You grow meat, fish, eggs, vegetables. There's not a lot of profit margin now. The big processed food companies, they have all the money. Now they can do lobbying, marketing. Most of the industry research out there is funded by these big food companies.
I find something very disturbing about that. And when most of our food system is producing processed foods, we become so accustomed to the effects that we don't even realize it until we go somewhere else.
For the past 10 days, I've been in Italy and I've eaten nothing but meat, cheese, pasta, and pizza. And you know what? I felt fantastic.
I ate like absolute shit. And
Meat,
didn't work out. I
cheese,
never felt
pasta,
healthy.
It turns
and
out
pizza.
the EU has
That's
way
not much
stricter
better
food
than American
regulations
food,
than
chat.
the US. They don't allow as many preservatives, additives, or GMOs. I think we're literally eating poison here.
And with our system incentivizing providers to treat illnesses and diseases rather than prevention, it makes you wonder, is the system set up to keep people sick and treat patients as subscription customers to maximize
Probably is,
profit?
chat.
The whole medical
Probably
system
is.
is not a wellness system, it's a sick care. All of this is based on money.
Because even with the US spending by far the most
True.
on healthcare out of any country, then why are we one of the fattest?
Disease is probably the biggest business in America. Obesity, cancer, it's all monetary, you know? You get
Yep.
within this
System of care.
system of care and you get stuck there, you know? You become reliant on that. One pill creates another symptom that you get on another pill for and another pill, you know? I think the best thing you can do for yourself is take care of yourself.
So do you think that America is promoting this culture of fatness to get more patients in the door?
I wouldn't doubt it for a second.
So when the issue is not just about laziness, but a system that is feeding you unhealthy options, then what is the solution? What do you think is like the right balance between acceptance and improvement?
You have to accept the people who choose the way they want to be. And for the improvement side, you just have to be there to support the people who want to make improvements. You can't just force your beliefs on someone, and you can't force someone to make a change.
Because the first step to improvement is acceptance. And more importantly, deciphering if you're deluding yourself
W
from
message,
working
chat.
towards improvement in the name of acceptance. Because if there's even a tiny whisper inside of you that's telling you should be doing more and that you don't want to be fat, then you're settling.
Maybe look yourself in the mirror a little bit.
Just be honest to yourself.
Just be honest with yourself.
Because the moment you start looking inwards, you can start changing your reality. And what used to be your insecurity can now become one of the best reasons for wanting to improve. It's why the lonely outcast nerd creates a social network. It's why the misunderstood comedian wants to make people
Bro,
laugh.
the fuck,
It's
he's
why the
using movies
person who
as
works out
evidence.
consistently, year after year, was once the fat
Bro,
kid.
this dude's just
It's
trying
when we
to
start
flex
embracing
himself.
Brutal honesty within ourselves and life is when we
He's
start
just sucking
enlisting
himself
others
off at this
around
point,
us
chat.
to do the same. And that's exactly the mission, to explore the unfamiliar. Thanks for watching and subscribe if you want to see more
Okay,
content
bro.
where I turn street interviews into investigative journalism. And if YouTube gets it right,
Yep, I
like
will do
this
that.
video
I
too.
will do that. Subscribe, 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 subscribe.